Hi guys, day 29 of my 365-day challenge, and I look like a little raver kid because I just went to a David Guetta concert that they have here in Ibiza, and yeah, it was awesome. And so today I am talking about music because I've been a dancer pretty much, not my whole life, but kind of like high school on. Dance has been such a huge part of my life, so music of course is a big part. And then I went to Scratch Academy and learned how to DJ like back in like 2012. And yeah, it's just like always been something that is near and dear. And I will say, like, even as much as it is, I haven't had music a part of my life like as much. I think the last few years, unless I'm like working obviously, but I think it's mainly because I'm so into reading and audiobooks, and I love watching YouTube, and I do sometimes go on long rabbit holes of music on YouTube because I love music videos. But yeah, it feels so good, and I've been really blessed. Like, I've gotten to work EDC a few times with Pioneer and also through dancing and stuff. But it was such like a good reminder tonight of that community, and like I love EDM, I love hip hop, I like country, I like classical, like I just love music. And so I'm going to commit to bringing more music into my life. There was a video, and I wish I could remember the name of the people that did this video, but it basically, they took water and they took sand and they took different elements and then they did music. And I actually think it's one guy. I think it's just one guy that does it. And he would hit, like, let's say a key on a keyboard, and then the sand was on this like square little doodad that vibrates. So when you would hit a key, it would make a geometric shape. Like, it was so freaking cool. Like, I saw this maybe in 2012 or something. And I remember thinking like, oh my gosh, this is literally a visual of the vibration that this note is hitting. And it's almost like getting to see into a new realm. Like, the other thing I like to use is rainbows. Like, the colors that are in the spectrum are always around us, but in the right circumstance, like when water hits the light at a certain way, we then see a rainbow. And we're like, oh, rainbow. But those lights and those colors are around us all the time, but we can only see it with a certain like circumstance, like a certain like thing that is created for then our naked eye to be able to see it. And so this guy did that with music, and I could see the visual of the shape that this music made, whether it was with fire, water, the sand. Like, it was so cool. So see if you can YouTube it. I don't even remember what I YouTubed. It's something like, I don't even know, probably sand and music and shapes or something. But anyways, like, I love it because music, I've always said, it has a certain vibration. And I think this is just my personal theory. When a song becomes a #1 hit and it's that song that forever is epic or lives on and everybody seems to love it, I always think it hits some chord within our own bodies, like our own energy, and it lifts that our own vibration up. And that's why music is medicine. Music can heal. There's all these things. And so, yeah, I feel like the last maybe year or two, I've been more focused on like learning constantly. And I really am only listening to music when I'm choreographing or doing a show or whatever. And so, like, Ingle and I in our hotel room every day, we've been listening to just like Spotify playing. And I'm gonna bring more of that back into my planet, into my world, because there's just so much good music out there. There's so many artists, and I've been in love with Billie Eilish. I've been like obsessing over her for the last few months. I know there's people that have known about her for like years now. I think she came out like 2 years ago or something. But yeah, she's like one of my new faves. So anyways, yeah, that is what I'm kind of sharing, declaring. I do really feel like music can shift people's moods. It can heal people. I think that there's also medical things that people actually use music for. They always have said that classical music helps your brain. And that when you get pregnant, to have your little baby listen to music. So anyway, it was a great night. Thank you, David Guetta. Thank you, all the other DJs. Thank you to my husband. And yeah, cheers to music. Cheers to, I think, the thing that brings people together. And I think there's just so many things out there to discover, so many artists to discover. And I hope that I get to do more of that. So cheers to day 29. Yay, almost making it to 30. This is our last night in Ibiza, and yeah, I'll see what I'll talk about tomorrow. Bye guys.